Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yo, I try to play Joe. Joe said he getting tell. I'm playing Joe Homeboy.
A loss of a yard.
I'm playing Joe Homeboy right now.
To a 2nd and 11.
I'm broadcasting the game, though, Don.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here we go. Black 80. 2.
Garoppolo now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a... because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they?
Joe
DB gets
Homeboy,
beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick,
with the Cowboys.
has to do the same thing.
Yeah, Dre, yeah. Yeah, I throw a fucking pick, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I push the button right soon my game start. Right.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. First down, and it's Pollard again. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second down, it's Pollard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounce it out to the outside to make it successful.
In a game there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the ball before he gets there.
Last 2 years, yo, now you see how easy this shit is. In Wisconsin, man, you want to put everybody on the motherfucking line.
He's taken down in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Coleman now. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
Here we go.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that
I'm
play.
trying to tell you, Joe. Let's go. Once you download the PlayStation app, you ain't got to go on YouTube. You just go right to the PlayStation and our name, tap when the game comes straight on. You got no motherfucking type, man. That's all I do.
Is Garoppolo on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Great solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one.
Which one of my what the part of the team get hurt? My fucking team get hurt. That's when we're gonna see what you made about, yo. When my fucking hurt. That's when we're gonna see what you made about, boy.
This is gonna result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
But he made my man jump offside. But I keep lifting the screen. Now you keep lifting the screen up. Hut. He kicking the
on
field
now
goal,
is
man.
Kai Forbath to try the field goal.
No, I ain't got nothing on. I ain't even going to that.
And Forbath will put this one through. And the
Well,
Cowboys
it
are
might
going to
have
jump
been,
out to a
it might have been,
3-0
man. I don't know.
lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though. He did score the touchdown in the third quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and what he's traveled. That he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. But only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl, I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl? That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman, the great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl, came back to start that game, showed a great amount of toughness, but they didn't run it nearly as much as we expected, and they ended up with a result that maybe was unexpected too, a loss in the Super Bowl.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 61 yards, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
54 Mike. Check up.
Just crazy shit. Yeah.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
I know you're trying to have the scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. The first down carry by Elliott. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
This man think he's somebody now, yo.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down, Pollard. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 44 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yo, that's what that man coming down with a cold, yo. See my man clogged up, yo.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
10,
On third
7.
down, here's Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
49.
They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Breedham. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Out to the right, here's McKinnon.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Here's Pollard. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
What color pity is, Joe?
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4
color is
first.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. On second down, a run with Breida. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here we go. 180. Watch the drop.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. Only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Bravo, we can't play the ball. Save his fucking life.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
You can't leave this nigga. Everybody playing different. This nigga field fucked up. You know how kept. Yeah, you got shade, it's the sun shade, you know how it is.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Blue man.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hello?
I'm coming.
You upstairs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds Austin complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Hold on, let me call up on real quick.
23 yards, the final tally.
Danielle.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
It's just me and you.
Now Pollard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Hey, Khalil. Tell Daniel call Khalil.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Is he on, Joe? Or do you hit him on that direct app? Go to his name, the Patriots team, and text him on that. I mean, on the app. Whatever. He's ready.
On 2nd down now. Pollard, room here to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Formath to add the extra point.
No, 15 drive. 57 minutes. 15 drive. 7 minutes.
Early in this 4th quarter.
Oh, she got the tuck in there right now? All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Just hang up.
Yeah. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Back. Watch out.
Garoppolo gives to Breda. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
21.
find Sanders. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Second and goal from inside the 5. On second down, it's Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that is going to set up third and goal.
Here we go. 180. I got this. Hey, gun.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go. Going for it with McKinnon. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Run for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Check 26, check 26. Watch twist.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Running with Elliott. And some room to run now. And all the way down to the 42. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Pollard. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's got room. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here.